Max, a tiny dachshund with a big heart, wagged his tail excitedly. He loved walks to the park. The park meant new smells and new friends. Max, despite his short legs, dreamed of big adventures. Today, Max's human, a kind girl named Lily, clipped on his leash. He knew it was park time. Max barked happily, his tail whipping back and forth like a furry metronome, ready for anything. Excitement bubbled inside him. Today was going to be a great day. The park burst with activity. It was a perfect sunny day, the kind that makes you want to spend every moment outside. The air was filled with the sounds of laughter, barks, and the rustling of leaves. Children laughed, their joy infectious as they chased each other around the playground. Dogs barked greetings to one another, their tails wagging in excitement. Squirrels chattered from tree branches, adding to the symphony of sounds that made the park feel alive. Max, a young boy with a love for adventure, spotted his friends. First, there was Luna, a fluffy Samoyed with a coat as white as snow. Luna was always full of energy, her playful nature making her a favorite among the children. Then there was Winston, a grumpy but lovable bulldog. Despite his grumpy appearance, Winston had a heart of gold and was always ready for a good belly rub. He sat on the grass, observing the chaos with a look of mild disapproval. And finally, there was Bailey, a playful golden retriever puppy. Bailey's boundless energy and friendly demeanor made him the life of the park. He was always ready for a game of fetch or a romp with his friends. Tails wagged furiously as the group of furry friends greeted each other. They formed a tight-knit pack, their bond evident in the way they interacted. Each dog had its own unique personality, but together they created a harmonious blend of friendship and fun. They sniffed noses, playfully nipped at ears, and exchanged happy barks. Their playful antics brought smiles to the faces of everyone around. It was clear that these dogs were more than just pets. They were an integral part of the park's vibrant community. The park was their kingdom, and they were ready to rule it with boundless energy and joy. They ran and played, their movements a blur of fur and excitement. Every corner of the park was filled with their exuberance, making it a place of endless adventure. Their humans chatted nearby, enjoying the sunshine and the camaraderie of their canine companions. The park was not just a place for the dogs to play, it was a gathering spot for the community. Friendships were formed, stories were shared, and memories were made, all under the warm embrace of the sun. Lily tossed a bright red frisbee high into the air. Max, eyes glued to the spinning disc, took off running. He loved chasing frisbees. Suddenly the frisbee veered off course, caught by a gust of wind. It sailed over a hedge, landing in a secluded corner of the park. Max, determined, pushed his way through the hedge. He found himself in a small, forgotten corner of the park. The frisbee lay on the ground, but something else caught Max's eye. A small brown rabbit was huddled beneath a bush, trembling. Max barked softly, wanting to help. The rabbit twitched its nose but didn't move. Max knew he needed help. He barked again, louder this time, and ran back towards the hedge. Lily, hearing Max's frantic barks, hurried over, her brow furrowed with concern. "What is it, Max?" she asked, following him through the hedge. Max led her to the frightened rabbit. Lily gasped. "Oh, you poor thing," she whispered, carefully scooping up the rabbit. Max wagged his tail, relieved. He knew Lily would help.
Know you've been a good friend.
Section 5, Lost and Found. Lily examined the rabbit gently. It had a small tag on its collar. "It looks like you're lost, little one," she said softly. Max licked the rabbit's ear reassuringly. The rabbit, no longer trembling, nuzzled against Lily's hand. Lily decided to take the rabbit home and try to find its owners. Max trotted alongside, proud of himself for finding the lost rabbit. He knew finding the frisbee was important, but helping someone in need felt even better. Section 6. A familiar scent. As they walked, Max sniffed the air. He smelled something familiar. He tugged at his leash, pulling Lily in the direction of the scent. They approached a house with a white picket fence. Max recognized the scent instantly. It was the rabbit's scent. Lily, noticing Max's excitement, looked around. She saw a sign on the fence that read, "Lost Rabbit," answers to the name Coco. Lily smiled. Max, it seemed, had led them straight to Coco's home. Section 7. Homeward Bound. A young boy popped his head over the fence. His face lit up when he saw Lily and the rabbit. "Coco!" he cried, rushing over. Lily handed Coco to the boy, who hugged her tightly. "Thank you for finding her," the boy exclaimed, his eyes filled with gratitude. "She escaped from her pen this morning, and I've been looking everywhere." Max, his tail wagging furiously, barked happily. He loved happy endings. Section 8, Friends Forever. In a quaint little park, laughter echoed as children and their pets played joyfully. The sun shone brightly, casting a warm glow over the scene. Lily, Max, and the boy, whose name was Ethan, chatted for a bit. They shared stories about their pets, each tale more heartwarming than the last. Ethan explained that Coco was a rescue rabbit, and they had been best friends ever since he found her at the animal shelter. He recounted the day he first saw Coco, huddled in a corner, scared and alone. Ethan knew he had to bring her home. Max, hearing this, felt a special bond with Coco. He admired Ethan's kindness and the strong friendship they had formed. Max gently petted Coco, feeling the soft fur under his fingers and sensing the trust the rabbit had in Ethan. As Lily, Max and Ethan said their goodbyes, Max knew he had made a new friend in Coco. They promised to meet again soon, their hearts full of joy and anticipation for future adventures. And as they walked back towards the park, he spotted the red frisbee lying abandoned in the grass. The sight of the frisbee brought back memories of the fun they had earlier. He had a feeling it would be there waiting for him. Max picked up the frisbee, a smile spreading across his face. He knew that this park, with its laughter and friendships, would always be a special place for him and his friends. Section 9. The Best Day Ever. Lily tossed the frisbee with a graceful arc, and Max, with a joyful bark, raced after it, his paws pounding the soft grass. The sun warmed his fur, casting a golden glow that made him look almost magical, and the wind ruffled his ears, making them flap like little wings. It was the perfect day, filled with laughter, sunshine, and endless possibilities. Max had found a lost rabbit, made a new friend, and they shared a moment of curiosity and trust and played his favorite game of fetch, running back and forth with boundless energy. As they headed home, Max snuggled closer to Lily, feeling the warmth of her love and the comfort of her presence. He may be a small dog, but his spirit was immense, and he had a big heart that was full of love and loyalty. His sense of adventure was even bigger, always ready to explore new places and meet new friends. And he knew no matter what adventures tomorrow brought, whether they were big or small, he would always have Lily, his human, by his side, sharing every moment and every memory. And his friends, both old and new, would always be there to join in the fun and the joy of each day. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Lily and Max walked home together, dreaming of the adventures that awaited them tomorrow. It truly was the best day ever, and they knew that many more were yet to come. In their cozy home, surrounded by warmth and love, they felt content and happy, ready to face